Innovatus Campus Graduation 2024. In keeping with tradition, we'd like to start off with the lighting of the oil lamp. I invite our chief guest, Dr. Rohan Palibata, Executive Chairman of Lanka Harness Private Limited, to light the oil lamp. Also, Dr. Krishna Mailvaganam, Managing Director of Innovatus Campus Private Limited, Sri Lanka, and Innovatus Campus LLC UAE. Our guest of honor, Mr. Ruan Kalge, ex-chairman of Merchant Bank and many other organizations, to also light the oil lamp, keeping with tradition. Mr. Imran Kamil, the Managing Director of Imperial Wisdom Private Limited. Ms. Hasna Hizbullah Iflar, Director of Hijaz International School and our respected lecturer. Ms. Hana Hanifa, the founder of Easy Education, and our respected lecturer. Dr. Kalhari Pitikara, child analyst and counselor psychologist. Thank you very much. Can I now invite our dignitaries to take their seats at the head table? All those who lit the oil lamp, dignitaries, please take your seats at the head table.
Namo
much. You may all be seated. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to declare the graduation ceremony open, I would like to invite the Head of Academic Affairs, Ms. Minoli Pereira.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
I, Ms. Minoli Pereira, Head of Academic Affairs, officially declares that the 2024 graduation ceremony of Innovatus campus is now open.
Why the silence? Come on, a round of applause. It's officially declared open. Thank you very much. So let me once again say Ayubowan, Wanakkam, Assalamu alaikum. A very good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Warm welcome to the Innovatus Graduation 2024. For me, it's an honor, privilege, and a pleasure to be associated with this very special occasion. Well, graduates, today marks a milestone in your academic career, for you've worked with commitment, dedication, and passion to achieve your goals and aspirations. I know on this day of happiness, joy and happiness, you are with your parents, your spouses, and all your friends and loved ones. And this journey has been not a journey all by your own, by everyone who's helped you through this wonderful journey. So, like at the outset, let's put our hands together and give everyone who helped you all achieve this goal. Everybody, a round of applause. Well, as Pompier, it's my bounty duty to give you an introduction to the Innovatus campus, armed with the vision to transform lives through a breakthrough tertiary educational services. Innovatus campus provides affordable and innovative delivery of high-quality education to achieve excellence in meeting the challenges anticipated by tomorrow's workforce. With our humble beginnings in the year 2019, we are proud to claim that we have grown up to one of the very few private higher education institutes that operate in Sri Lanka as well as in the United Arab Emirates by holding collaborative partnerships with 3 different Ofcom UK regulated awarding bodies and with 3 different leading British universities. We also hold a strong partnership with the ICC University of Technology based in Cambodia, and at present we are teaching learners across 3 different continents and hold an active student base of over 500 students. Well, we are proud to mention that our key partners include NCC Education, University of Central Lancashire, WINC, University of Bolton, London Graduate School, University of Buckingham, IIC, University of Technology, OTHM, Qualifi, ATHE, IFA, Quality License Scheme, and CBD Standards Office. It looks like our dancers have not found their way here, so without further ado, let's move on with our program. I have the pleasure of inviting our Chief Executive Officer of and Managing Director of Innovative Campus Private Limited Sri Lanka and Innovative Campus LLC UAE, Dr. Krishna Mailvaganam, to formally deliver the welcome address. Everybody, put your hands together for a round of applause.
Thank you, Mr. Faisal. Also, a very good evening to everyone. Chief guest, Dr. Rohan Palewatan, Executive Chairman of Lanka Harness Private Limited. Guest of honor, Mr. Ruwan Dalagi, Director of Future Links, ex-Chairman of Merchant Banks and many other leading banks. Special guest, Mr. Imran Kamil, the Managing Director of Imperial Wisdom. Other head table members, Ms. Hasna Hizbullah Iflal, the Director of HS International School, and our respected lecturer, Ms. Hana Hanifa, the founder of Easy Education, and our respected lecturer, Dr. Kalhari Pitigala, a child, adolescent, and counseling psychologist at Asim Hospitals, and our respected lecturer, Ms. Jashi Ashwarya, a counseling psychologist, and our respected lecturer. Distinguished guests, invitees, teaching and non-teaching staff, friends from the media, proud spelling parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tremendous honor and privilege for me to have all of your presence here today evening. Many of you have faced a long journey to be here. I'm pleased and grateful that you have accepted the invitation to take part in this graduation ceremony. As the Director of Innovatus Campus, it gives me great pleasure to warmly welcome you all to the 2024 Graduation Award Ceremony of Innovatus Campus. Firstly, our chief guest, Dr. Rohan Palewata, we sincerely appreciate your kind participation during our first year anniversary celebration on year 2020, and then during our 2023 graduation award ceremony last year, and now again during our 2024 graduation award ceremony today. Your timely presence during all of our prominent occasions is a great encouragement to all of us, hence we are immensely grateful for your continuous support and encouragement. Secondly, it's a great privilege and honor to have Mr. Ruwan Dalagi for our 2024 graduation award ceremony. We are immensely thankful to you for devoting your time with us within your busy schedule and for accepting our invitation in the last minute without any hesitation. A heartfelt thank you for your kind presence today, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, with our humble beginning on year 2019, we are proud to claim that we have grown up to be one of the few private higher education institutes that operates in Sri Lanka as well as in UAE by holding numerous collaborative partnerships with international awarding bodies and universities. At present, we are teaching over 3 continents and holds over active student base of over 500 students. Soon, we have plans to set up our operations in India as well. As I often point out in my speeches, all this was possible due to our strong collaborative partnership with international academic organizations. Hence, I would like to take some time to thank some of the key personalities of each of our academic partners. First and foremost, Professor Chuan Chandan, Director of the IIC University of Technology, Cambodia. Mr. Shamra, the CEO of OTHM Qualifications. Dr. Patricia Land, the Head of Compliance and Quality Assurance of OTHM Qualifications. Mr. Anton Dominic, the Head of Business Development of Qualifications. Ms. Janice Beer, the Head of Business Development of ATHE Qualifications. Ms. Susan Jival, the Head of Education Operations of Institute of Financial Accountants. Ms. Colleen Harrison and Mr. Dave Allen, part of Quality License Scheme, our course endorsement partner. Mr. Richard Isaac and Mr. Devan Chowdhury, part of CPD Standards Office, our course accreditation partner. Ms. Rebecca Coons, the Head of Quality Assurance of NCC Education. And Zayad Ahmed, the Senior Business Development Manager of NCC Education and for programs offered through University of Central Lancashire. And finally, Mr. Asif Siddiq, the Business Development Manager of Wink London and for University of Bolton programs. Especially the learners who have pursued their UK government regulated qualifications with us and have migrated overseas to complete the final stage of their undergraduate and postgraduate degree programs with universities that are mostly based in United Kingdom. So once again, may I, in conclusion, on behalf of our campus, once again extend a very hearty welcome to all and thank you very much for everyone for your presence today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Krishna. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at last, I'm sure our dancers are ready. I haven't seen them, but I was told that they're here. So let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause. Well, graduates, I think all of you are extremely fortunate to listen to our next speaker because I had the wonderful opportunity of listening to him even last year, and he has been a recipient of many top awards, and I consider him one of Sri Lanka's most innovative personalities, and I think he speaks from the heart. So all of you are extremely lucky to listen to our chief guest, address all of you today. So without further ado, I have the pleasure of inviting Dr. Rohan Palibata, Executive Chairman of Lanka Harness Private Limited. Everybody, a round of applause.
Members of the head table, academia, and the graduates, and their family members who are present here today. As it was told, I was here last year, 8th year as well. So before coming here, I was wondering how my speech should differ from last year. So I thought I will start with a song. But this time I'm not going to play the guitar. Usually I play the guitar and start with a song. So I will start with this beautiful song by Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. You can later Google and find out who they are. Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel, they were based in USA, but they are of Mexican origin. When they performed live in New York, the Central Park, there were 758,000 people to witness them perform live. To date, that is the biggest crowd attended at a live musical show. The song is about life and how reluctant we are to take realities, face realities. So we get into illusion and believe the illusion, because illusion is more comforting than the truth. So the song goes like this. I'll try to sing. Through the corridors are sleep, lie shadows dark and deep. My mind dances in lips in confusion. I don't know what is real, I can't touch what I feel, and I hide behind the shield of my illusion. So I continue to pretend that flowers never bend with the rainfall. The mirror on my wall casts an image dark and small. I'm not sure at all it's my reflection. I'm blinded by the light of God and truth and right, and I wander in the night without direction. So I continue to pretend that my life will never end, and flowers never bend with the rainfall. No matter if you are born to play the king or pawn, the line is still drawn to enjoy sorrow. So my fantasy becomes reality, and I must be what I must be and face tomorrow. So I continue to pretend that my life will never end, and flowers never bend with the rainfall. Thank you. First, at the very outset, let me congratulate all you have graduated today. And today is a good day for you to think, stop and think your life's plan. What are you going to do in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? You have to go home today, close your eyes, and visualize where you are going to be positioned in the next 5 years, where you are going to be positioned in the next 10 years. And if possible, what you visualize, you write it down, because it is said your resolve becomes 10 times stronger when you write it down. So today is a good day, a remarkable day in your life for you to plan ahead your life's journey. Because things in today's world will not happen by accident. Every person who has achieved success did not get there through accident. So they have had meticulous planning. And also, when you make your plan, ensure that your continuous education, that there may be people getting their basic degree, their master's, even their doctorate today. So all these people, if you think this is the end, no, I wouldn't say that it should be the end. Because education should be a continuous pursuit. For example, I will draw from my own life. My first qualification I obtained as an attorney at law from Sri Lanka Law College. Then my first degree I obtained from the University of Kelaniya, a special BA English special. Then my master's from PIM, affiliated to Sri Jawaharlal University, on business management, business administration. Then my doctorate from the University of Bolton in the United Kingdom. Today I stand here before you as an entrepreneur that manufactures the impact sensor for the automobile airbag. That is the device that is fixed to your vehicles, which would give us the signal for the airbag to pop out if there is an accident. So these devices are made right here in Sri Lanka by the Sri Lankans in my factory. So all the big brands in the world, you name it, Toyota, Honda, Mitsubishi, in Japan, all the brands in Japan, then in USA, General Motors, Ford, Chrysler, then in Europe, Volvo, Saab, BMW, Aston Martin, you name it. All these brands are using the airbag sensor that I manufacture here in Sri Lanka. And when the country is going through economic crunch, my company is bringing to the country revenue worth $100 million US every year, which is much needed foreign exchange for the country. And the message that I want to inculcate in your mind, now I started my business 20 years ago, but I obtained my PhD in 2019, that's 5 years ago. So what I'm trying to tell you, because you might, with your qualification, get a good position, settle for a good salary, and forget your education. But I didn't do that. Because in 2019, I had all the luxuries in my life I had dreamt of. So I had no need, to do a doctorate. But I never thought that I should not do a doctorate. So if a busy person like me can pursue his education, there will be no excuse to any one of you not to pursue your higher education. My doctorate was on acculturation. That means whether and alien culture can be introduced to an indigenous culture. It was a qualitative study which reached the conclusion that it is possible. So I'm telling you, I'm trying to inculcate in your mind the courage to continue with your education after obtaining your qualification today. And also on the other hand, now you see the qualifications that I have obtained, attorneys, and BA English special, all these things and what I am doing today do not have a direct connection. There is no nexus. So the other point that I want to inculcate in your mind is that don't become a slave to your qualification. Because the moment I became an attorney at law, had I defined in my mind, my forte is going to be attorney at law, go to courts every day, practice as a lawyer, then I wouldn't have discovered or started the company of which I am the executive president today. So you may have opportunities in the periphery which is not directly linked to your qualification. And these opportunities in the periphery might be very lucrative than what you are being paid from your employment. So therefore, your qualification should enhance your career. It should not be an obstacle for you to leap forward. And always observe because opportunities sometimes knock very silently. They don't make a big noise. There is an example, there was one lady who was walking, that was in the early 1900s, walking in a station, railway station in UK. In UK at that time, the grain was transported by train. Sometimes there was transit. As you know, if the grain became in contact with air, it gets contaminated. So what they did was, when it was in transit, there were huge boxes, iron boxes, called grain bales. And these grain bales had what is called a zipper, huge zipper made out of iron. About 2 people had to hang on it and bring the zipper down, so that air would not go into that grain bale. So one lady who was walking in this station noticed this, and she was just thinking how easy it would be, rather than buttoning up my jacket every day, if I had something like that on my jacket. And that thought sent the entire button industry almost out of business, because the zipper started coming to every cloth. So that was just an observation, simple observation. She did not have a PhD, she did not have any other qualification, for my knowledge. So therefore, observe your opportunities that is around you. You might strike an innovative idea, because you never know as to when it's going to come. And also, in order to have that kind of mindset, you have to be a free thinker. You have to have time to reflect. Because mostly what we do is we react. What we do is we react. Every day, during daytime, you react to things. But you hardly get time to reflect. So ensure that you make time to reflect. That is very important. Because as a practice, every day, at the end of the day, I spend at least 1 hour with myself. Mobile phones is away, not with anyone else, just with myself. And that is the time that I get to think. That is the time that I get to envision the future of my business, or future of my life, or whatever. So you should find that my time, my space, whatever you do, you should have at least 1 hour a day. I think the best time is the end of the day before you go to bed. And this free thinking will get you what is called beyond knowledge, what is called wisdom. And this wisdom, if I am to explain the difference, there are 2 stories that I explain this with. Indira Gandhi, the difference between knowledge and wisdom. Because even the Columbia University, in their motto, they say, wisdom enlightens. They don't say that knowledge enlightens. So there is a reason. Knowledge, wisdom is higher than knowledge. When Indira Nehru married Feroz Gandhi, she became Indira Gandhi. And Indira Gandhi, in her autobiography, she writes, Feroz is the most unfaithful husband that a wife could ever get. And she writes further. She writes, his unfaithfulness was so severe. When I was pregnant with his child, he entertained other women before my own eyes in my own house. And then, in a subsequent chapter, she writes, when I was returning from Chandigarh after a political meeting, I was told by my security that Feroz is no more, because Feroz did not live beyond 48 years to see the light of day. And Indira writes in that own autobiography, when I heard that Feroz is no more. She is writing about the same husband, whom she mentions in the early chapter, the most unfaithful husband in the world. And now she writes, when I received the news that Feroz is no more, I was broken into pieces. And for the rest of my life, I couldn't gather those pieces together. Then I'm coming back to Barack Obama. Barack Obama's father left him when he was just 7 days. And when Barack Obama became president, he wanted to find out his ancestry, his beginnings, where his father was, and he traveled to Kenya. And his grandfather was still living in Kenya. And grandmother took Obama to the graveyard where his father was laid to rest. And Obama in his autobiography writes, when I went to the grave of my father, I knelt down, and for 2 hours I couldn't pick up courage to stand. And for the first time, even when I became president of USA, I still had something missing in me, connecting me to the world. But on that day at the grave of my father, I felt that I am completely connected to this world, and only a father could connect a man to this world. So he is writing about a father who left him when he was just 7 days, who did not fulfill the duties of a father. So how do we reconcile? How do we understand this? And in order to understand that is where you need wisdom. The knowledge is not going to explain that. So today, as I told you, spend time with you. After some time, you will begin to understand things beyond what you can see with your eyes. And in conclusion, when you make decisions, make your decisions based on empirical evidence. You must have done research, and you do your research based on empirical evidence. But in life, sometimes you just take haphazard decisions without any evidence base. So ensure that research practice that you have already acquired, bring it to your life and start practicing it. Because this bankrupt country today has no other way out other than to produce more and produce more. And in order to produce more, we need entrepreneurs. There's a thick carapace of insensibility that has grown over the collective psyche of the nation, owing to the economic, especially owing to the economic mismanagement of this country. To induce the necessary catharsis to this situation is the responsibility of all the presidential candidates that are contesting these elections. So, let me very humbly tell you my observations, and I hope the campus will permit me to say my political view. I hope I will not offend anyone, because when the Muslim burial issue during COVID became an issue, all the Sinhala leaders went silent, because everyone was advised, if you be vociferous on this issue, you are going to alienate yourselves from the majority Sinhalese. But the only person who had the gut and the nerve to come forward and speak about it, about the rights of the Muslims, was none other than Sajid Premadas. He is the only person who had the gut and the nerve to do that. It is in times of adversity that you can measure the character of a leader. And also, I believe, I'm not saying it is not a biased or there is no reason for an entrepreneur like me to be biased. But as I said, I have done a thorough analysis, and among the present candidates, the person who has single-handedly grasped the core of the issue of this country is facing is none other than Sajid Premadas. So therefore, think wisely on the 21st when you go to cast your ballot. Of course, you are entitled to your own beliefs. I respect that. And also remember, all good things in your life, whatever you achieve, that should come from within you, from your own motivation. No amount of external pressure is going to bring about the best in you. The best metaphor is an egg. When an egg is pressurized from the outside and it breaks, life ends. When an egg is pressurized from the inside and it breaks, life begins. And also remember, ups and downs are part and parcel of anyone's life. But remember, ups and downs, if there are ups and downs, which means you are progressing well in life, the best metaphor is an ECG. Because the ECG, if it is like that, that means you are very much alive. If it is a straight line, you are no more. Thank you very much for inviting me today.
Thank you, Doctor. It was amazing. So much of essence in your speech. You know, I was just moved. This has been the best address I've ever heard. I've been in this career for over 42 years. And you know, he was talking, you know, when he started singing, I thought, oh my God, is it going to be a joke? He's singing, no. And he spoke about Simon and Garfunkel. And I'm a person, I have been a radio presenter. And you know, Doctor, for some reason I didn't even know what the title of that song was. But all I know that Simon and Garfunkel gave Sounds of Silence, Bridge of the River, Bridge over Troubled Waters. Those are the songs I remember. But great, everybody put your hands together for our chief guest, because it was amazing. Thank you, sir. I would like Dr. Krishna to also step forward as we now move on to the presentation. I'm sorry, Dr. Krishna, I was very, very sensitive. I moved with Dr. Malivata. Right, we now move on to the presentation of degrees. Receiving the IIC University of Technology's Master of Education is Matalge and Prini Nadisha Das. Everybody put your hands together for a better round of applause. Also receiving the IIC University of Technology's Master of Education is Patirajke Kosala Patiraja. We now move on to the IIC University of Technology's Master of Social Science in Clinical and Counseling Psychology. The recipients are Danushka Lakshmi Ganegoda. You too received the Master of Social Science in Clinical and Counseling Psychology. Reverend Father Joaquin Anthony Nirmal Suranjan. You as well, KDK Nimitri Gunasekara. Kruta Srikantan. Nalahandi Hiruni Gaufadi Gisela. You as well, Reverend Sister Padmaraja Noela Prashanti. Also receiving the Master of Social Science in Clinical and Counseling Psychology is Sivadasan Malavan. Also from the IIC University of Technology is the Master of Business Administration received by Atidia Panagoda Lege Don Yoel Shesha. And the Qualified UK Regulated Level 7 Diploma in Strategic Management and Leadership goes to Ranavaka Arachige John Hamidu Sachinta. The IIC University of Technology's Bachelor of Social Science in Psychology is presented to Moti Achilage Nalika Damayanti Vijayaratnabanda. Kodagura Gamagi Ganesha Sureshni Gunatalaka. Balapitya Lina Lalakagi Upeksha Nishari Pino. Moving on to the IIC University of Technology's Bachelor of Social Science in Clinical and Counseling Psychology and QLS Level 5 UK endorsed Advanced Diploma in Clinical and Counseling Psychology. The recipients are Agampuri Charmaine Moses Mendis Gunasekara. You as well, Fatima Farhana Yaqub. It's your special day as well, Fatima Fazmina Iqbal. Hala Permagi Nikma Krismali Fonseca. Hatmini Tiagi Gunavira. Ashalini Rahim Shankar. You to Pivituru Mahesh Bandara. Nuha Mohammed Zaruk. Everybody put your hands together, give them a round of applause. This is their moment. You too, Harshani Ravina Veerasinghe. Famasi Mangi Midulil Madhushankar. Basar Mudyasalage Manoji Maheshika Vijayadasa. Vikrama Arachige John Naveen Eranda Vikramasinghe. Bilorage Difani Nama Pereira. Pobudu Ireshan Iratna. Enamudugoda Vitanake Asharya Gangadari. And you too, Damadenia Arachige Hasini Varuna Ranasingha. Let's put our hands together and give all of them another well-deserved round of applause. We now move on to QLS Level 5 UK endorsed Advanced Diploma in Clinical and Counseling Psychology. The recipients are Ashadi Kavindya Muthukumarana, Vishara Muthurandi Suryarachi, put your hands together and give the two of them a round of applause. We now move on to QLS Level 5 UK endorsed Advanced Diploma in Early Childhood Education. The recipients are Ratiswaran, Mohammed Naushad Fatima Sara, and Asha Welagi. And being successful in the QLS Level 5 UK endorsed Advanced Diploma in Psychology is Christina Lawrence Rushme. QLS Level 5 UK endorsed Advanced Diploma in Teacher Training, Kaushalya Subramanian. And Priyadarshini Vijayasekaran. And the QLS Level 5 UK endorsed Advanced Diploma in Human Resource Management. The recipient is Ahilsa Chandrasekhara. And the Qualify UK Regulated Level 5 Extended Diploma in Information Technology. The recipient is Aranta Sandeepa Delkar. Let's put our hands together and give them all a well-deserved round of applause. And while our chief guest is with us, can I please invite Dr. Krishna to present the token of appreciation. Everybody, put your hands together for our chief guest. This has been the most impressive address I've ever heard in my career. I've done about 10,000 shows, and this is the very first time. Thank you, Doctor. So very impressive. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a spot of entertainment for my dancers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once again we move on to the presentation of degrees, and I would like to invite our guest of honor, Dr. Ruan Gallagher, to please step forward. Well, Dr. Ruan Gallagher is a personality who is an individual who has done a tremendous amount of work. Not only has he been, the chairman of Merchant Bank of Sri Lanka and Finance PLC, he's been ex-chairman of Lanka Putra Development Bank, chairman Sri Lanka Energies, also director of Lanka Securities, director of Sri Lanka Convention Bureau, also the past president of Organization of Professional Association of Sri Lanka, and ex-director of HNB Finance PLC, and he was also, the Sri Lanka cricket head of finance at the ICC World Cup Secretariat in 2011. Am I right? The year? Yeah, right. Okay, I invite you, Mr. Gallagher, along with Doctor, to present the degrees. Everybody, put your hands together and give him a round of applause. We are with the IIC University of Technology's Bachelor of Education and QLS Level 5 UK endorsed Advanced Diploma in Teacher Training. The recipients are Aisha Hana Muji. Everybody a round of applause.
Thank you.
Volkoduwa Hettiara Chilagi Dasantika Ilasini. It's okay, she's converted, so fine. Everybody, a round of applause. Also, Fatima Hafsa Samsudeen. Fatima Ilma Maroon. Your special day there as well. Fatima Ishka Rana Ilyas. A momentous occasion for you as well. Fatima Shafna Farid. Fatima Ahisha Hanif. You as well. Harish Chandra Patirage Shiara. Put your hands together, give it a round of applause. You as well, Harshini Derukshi Matara Arachi. Madhum Abrabendige Upeka Imesha Diserva. Israt Raihana Ismuddin. Jasingha Apahamilage Pratibha Gimhani Jasingha. These are all students who are receiving the IIC University of Technology's Bachelor of Education and QLS Level 5 UK Endorsed Advanced Diploma in Teacher Training. Lilage Shehani Marsha Pereira. Mohammed Ghafuruddin Minnatul Fazlina. Mifra Mutawil Salim. It's your special day as well. Mihiri Panchamala Kodituakku. Minori Sarat Chandra. Mohammed Naushad Sara. Maisha Lilanta Tiban. Mohammed Naushad Fatima Nada. Navaratna Mudyasalagi Nayana Hemanta Kumar Navaratna. Navaratna Mudyasalagi Nayana Hemanta Kumar Navaratna. Oshani Vibram Vikramatilaka Bastian. Palya Pitya Dinitige Imesha Prabhani. Liana Hekilalagi Pushpika Chaturani Liana Heti. You too, Roshani Malka Gorakamura. Senali Pereira. Divyava Mananaragi Subhashini Tamunika. Vidalagi Sachini Dihara Satsarani. It's your special day as well. Fatima Shaza Faik. HMD Bhumi Salindika. Samim Fatima Rikasha. Naomi Krishantini Thayalan. Shaul Hamid Fatima Shabnaz. You as well, Muhammad Irshad Fatima Hasina. And you as well, Mayuri Iresha Pereira. Everybody put your hands together and give them all a well-deserved round of applause. We would now like to present a token of appreciation to our guest of honor. Dr. Krishna, can we have you to present a token to Mr. Wangalage. Thank you very much, sir, for your presence here today. Everybody, a round of applause for our guest of honor. And now to continue with the presentation of the awards, I would like to invite Ms. Hana Hanifa. Ms. Hana Hanifa, the founder of Easy Education and our respected lecturer. Ms. Hana Hanifa. Everybody put your hands together and give her a round of applause. The IIC University of Technology's Bachelor of Education in TESOL and QLS Level 5 UK endorsed Advanced Diploma in TESOL. The recipients are Fatima Razia Mazahir. You as well, Chanaka Nishan Karnaratna. Rasmi Indika Pereira. Madhushani Indunil Rodrigo. Mithula Sanjeev. Heva Talagahage Lakmini Shyamala Chandrasiri. Pahadagedara Isuri Lakshika Ekanaka. Nilushika Kumari Kurukalasurya. Pachiyage Chaturi Isansala Pires. Please put your hands together for Pachiyage Chaturi Isansala Pires. S.R.D. Romina Surani. You as well, Tilini Vindani Vikramasinghe. Beligas Kotua Gedara Taminda Atula Bakmi Genia. And Fatima Samira Gausdin. Let's put our hands together and give all of them another well-deserved round of applause. Thank you very much, Ms. Hana Hanifa. And now I have great pleasure in inviting our next presenter, Ms. Hasna Hizbullah Ifla, the Director of Hijaz International School and our respected lecturer. Everybody, put your hands together and give her a round of applause. The IIC, University of Technology's Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education and QLS Level 5 UK endorsed Advanced Diploma in Early Childhood Education. The recipients are Appuadu Mestrige Harshani Nirushika Silva. Aisha Taha. Abdul Majid Fatima Afroz. Adya Madhulika Kuganation. Dahanaka Yapa Ovini Sanali. Eileen Rochelle Devanti Samarsinghe. Ishani Damita Vijayadasa. Fatima Anzila Alahuddin. Fatima Aziza Rali Mohideen. Fatima Melissa Sabri. Please have the applause moving because I like you to all applaud loudly. Please, this is their moment. Kamzul Amir Fatima Ruzlia. Fatima Salma Nurani. You as well, Fatima Umaira Shari. Also received the IIC University of Technology's Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education and QLS Level 5 UK endorsed Advanced Diploma in Early Childhood Education is Nye Azra Rahman. Congratulations, you as well. Harini Upeksha Pereira Gunawardana. Hemamani Kusum Rajapaksa. Hera Pudyantanagi Chaturika Swarnamani Hera. Heti Pudyantanagi Manoji Dashika Nishanti. You as well, Hirumi Kaundika Lama Badusuriya. Hirumi Kaundika Lama Badusuriya. Everybody a round of applause. You too, WAP Irudini Valigama.
Look here.
Madhuvara Kankanamlage Pavitra Ishani Sandamali Somavardhana. Varnakar Surya Ishara Hansini Fernando. Josephine Sureka Fernando. Kavitota Kuruwe Arachige Nabodi Keshara. Kumara Patyage Ruvini Surekha. Mohammed Jasmine Fatima Muznia. It's your special day as well. Mahagam Arachige Uttara Amadu. MG Nadara Tikshani. Manipura Devaki Lakshika Nirodhani. Mohammed Faisal Fatima Arsha. Coming up is Mohammed Faisal Fatima Arsha. Congratulations. Mohammed Khan Fatima Riha. Niluka Tushari Gowda. Jamana Motige Dona Akila Nipuni. Nirbali Suvani Gunasekara. Nirosha Priyadashini Javira. It's your special day as well. Panela Hinagidara Niloka Priyadashini Kumari Aryavansha.
All right.
Yes, it's your special day. Panela Hinagidara Niloka Priyadashini Kumari Aryavansha. Patirana Lagi Isuri Utpala Chaturani Patirana. Hallulu Arachige Pavani Navodya Vishani. Sylvia Thani Sivamurti. Sylvia Thani Sivamurti. Please put your hands together for a round of applause. T.L. Saruni Pereira. T.L. Saruni Pereira. Talagara Arachke Tanuja Jatunga. Talagara Arachke Tanuja Jatunga. Tenakon Ludyasalagi Chalani Praboda Tenakon. Vidanalagi and Shermi Manisha Disova. Netmi Sihidani Jinasingha. Judith Rukshana Aryaratna. Jasinga Savidya Setmini Alves. And Ashani Tilanka Tilkaratna. Thank you very much, Ms. Hasna Hizbullah Ifla. Thank you for presenting those degrees. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Kalhari Pijigala. Everybody put your hands together and give her a round of applause. IIC University of Technology's Bachelor of Business Administration is presented to M.M. Jani Madhushika Mallava. Mayuka Manjari Lokuliyage.
මෙතන බලන්නද මේ කැමරාව බලන්න. ඇඩි
Yes, you received the Bachelor of Business Administration, Mayuka Manjari Lukulinagi. Nitma Devanji Upulvira. Vasnaka Maheshi Aluttara. And John Kavin Shamir Vijayaratna. John Kavin Shamir Vijayaratna. Everybody put your hands together and give all those recipients another round of applause. Thank you very much, Dr. Hari Kutuga. Thank you. And now I would like to invite our chief guest once again, sir, as we move on to recognize the best performers. Dr. Rohan Palivatta, sir, can we have you to step forward? Receiving a distinction in QLS Level 5 UK endorsed Advanced Diploma in Psychology is Christina Lawrence Rashmi. A better round of applause. Come on, these are our best performers. And obtaining a first class Bachelor of Education is Mohammad Ghafuddin Minnatul Fazlina. Obtaining a BA in Early Childhood Education first class, it's you, WAP Irundini Garigama. A BA in Early Childhood Education first class, it's you, Josephine Sureka Fernando. A BA in Early Childhood Education First Class. It's you, Talagaha Arachke Tanuja Jatunga. Talaga Arachke Tanuja Jatunga. Obtaining a Bachelor of Social Science in Clinical and Counseling Psychology is Hatmini Yagi Gunavira. She's received a first class. Everybody put your hands together for a round of applause. Also obtaining a first class in Bachelor of Social Science in Clinical and Counseling Psychology is Vikrama Arachke John Naveen Eranda Vikramasinghe. And you have received a first class in the Master of Education. It's you, Padirajage Kosala Padiraja. Padirajage Kosala Patiraja. Congratulations. Everybody put your hands together. She's obtained a first class Master of Education. And obtaining a first class Master of Social Science in Clinical and Counseling Psychology is you, Reverend Father Joki Anthony Nirbal Suranjan. Come on, another round of applause, everybody. And attending the first class Master of Social Science in Clinical and Counseling Psychology is you, Miss Kamuta Srikandan. Everybody, a round of applause. Let's put our hands together and give all of them another well-deserved round of applause. And now we recognize our valued staff, starting off with you, Minoli Pereira. Come on, these are the people who helped you so much. Better put our hands together and give them a better round of applause, everybody. Fatima Safna Sudin. You're recognized as well, Nizla Ilyas. You as well, Miss Rizvin Imtiaz. All who worked very hard behind the scene. You're recognized as well, Hiruni Ahimsa Chandrasekhara. And yet another individual who's working very hard till the very end, that's Aranta Sandeepa Delkada. We recognize you as well, Mr. Buddhika Senani Abhisingha. And last but not least, you as well, Sivalingam Nishandra Kumar. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have awards for the Employee of the Year. We have 2 Employees of the Year out of the employees whom I mentioned. The first is Fatima Safna Sudin. Everybody, the Employee of the Year. She's worked extremely hard. Congratulations. Come on, by the silence, another round of applause. And for yet another Employee of the Year, there's a joint award winner in you, Nizla Ilyas. Let's put our hands together and give all of them a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you very much, Dr. Han. Thank you. Dr. Krishna is going to stay on. We will present mementos first to our special guest, Mr. Imran Mohammed Kamir. Working very, very close with us, and he's been lasting with me as well. Everybody, put your hands together and give him a round of applause. Mr. Imran Mohammed Kamir. Nice having you every year with us. And how can we possibly forget our faculty? Starting off with you, Ms. Hasna Hizbullah Iflal. You as well, Miss Hana Hanifa. Everybody, a round of applause. We haven't forgotten you, Dr. Kalhari Pichigala. Also, Miss Jayashi Aishwarya. It's Innovatus way of saying a big thank you to you as well, Miss Nashwa Nawaz. Everybody put your hands together and give all of them a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you very much, Dr. Krishna. It's been a long wait. We're now moving on to a spot of entertainment, and yes, the dancers are ready. Everybody put your hands together and give the dancers a round of applause.
Hello, Father.
and gentlemen, we now move on to another very special moment. We are proud to have been working with Imperial Wisdom for many years, and we're going to be renewing our long-standing relationship with them. So we're going to be signing a memorandum of understanding, and we're happy that we have Mr. Imran Kamil with us. So Mr. Imran Kamil will be signing on behalf of Imperial Wisdom, and Doctor will sign on behalf of Innovatus. This is a very special moment. Happy to be working with you. Everybody, a round of applause. Thank you very much. Well, we're almost at the end of the Innovatus graduation 2024. To propose the vote of thanks, I would like to invite one of the graduates, Naveen Evanda Vikramasinghe. I think he won the award for one of the best students as well. Over to you. Give him a round of applause. Why not?
I wish a good afternoon to the honorable dignitaries, proud parents, my fellow graduates, and all well-wishers present here today. It is an immense honor to deliver the word of thanks on this very special day. First and foremost, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our institution, Innovatus Campus, for providing us with an online platform where we could learn, grow, and become qualified individuals. I give my heartfelt thanks to our respected lecturers for their wisdom, guidance, and patience throughout our journey. I would also like to thank our assessment team and student counselors for helping us deliver our best throughout our academic journey. To our families and loved ones, your unwavering support and confidence in us have been a constant source of motivation. Whether it was during late night study sessions, the struggle of completing assignments, or simply being there when we needed encouragement, you have been our pillars of strength. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. Today is a celebration of our perseverance, hard work, and determination. We have overcome challenges, pushed boundaries, and finally reached this milestone. Let's take a moment to be proud of what we have achieved and look forward to the next chapter of our lives with excitement and optimism. Last but not least, I would like to thank everyone who contributed to making this day a success. From the organizers of the ceremony to those working behind the on new journey, let us carry with us the lessons we have learned, the friendships we have made, and the memories we have created. We are not just graduates, we are the future, and together we will make a difference. Once again, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone present here today. I wish you all a good evening, and I will end my speech with this quote by American philosopher and psychologist William James. The greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rhonda. I'll wait till you get back to your seat. Go back to your seat. Well, I know you did speak about the unwavering support you received from your parents, your spouses, your loved ones. I thought you would do that, but I'll do it for you. Can we get all of you graduates to please stand up? Please stand up. This is your way of saying thank you to your parents behind and the faculty, some of them in front and behind. So, this is your way of saying big thank you by putting your hands together and giving them a well-deserved round of applause. They're going to be extremely happy. Thank you very much. You may take your seats. Well, for me, it's been a real pleasure being your compeer this year as well. Thank you, Dr. Krishna, for inviting me. I'd like to wish all of you the very best in your future endeavors. And I'm sure today is a moment of joy, happiness, and celebration. Are you ready to celebrate? Are you ready? That's not enough. Are you ready? That's the spirit. Right, and finally, to declare the convocation of the graduation closed, I would like to invite Minoli Pereira. Minoli, wherever you are.
Good evening, everyone. I, Ms. Minoli Pereira, Head of Academic Affairs, officially declares that the 2024 graduation ceremony of the Innovatus campus is now closed.
Thank you very much. So on that wonderful note, we come to the end of this momentous occasion. I'd like all of you to stand up till the academic procession moves out. So you can move, all of you, our chief guest, guest of honor, and our dignitaries at the head table. And a reminder that you can collect your photographs if we leave, and invite all of you for refreshments too.